Civil Rights Movement. We all know the history. African Americans fought for many years for rights against the Caucasian race. They fought and fought until finally Jim Crow laws were outlawed and they were finally seen as equal. Currently today, there is a similar movement going on right now, and that's the movement for same-sex marriage. Now, you may be wondering, why should you listen to me? Well, I have much experience and I've seen both sides of the fight. Sunday morning, I might be sitting in my church listening to my pastor talk about how gay marriage is against Scripture and should not be allowed. But then in the afternoon, I might be singing in my friend's house on the couch with him and his boyfriend where they can't go outside because it's publicly unacceptable. Now you might be wondering, what are the fights for each side? Well, again, for gay marriage, they argue that heterosexual couples don't have the best track record, and they're not trying to force the entire nation to change, just one state at a time. And finally, we're not banning the right people from marrying. Against gay marriage, they argue that it's against Scripture, it leaves a void, and why are we going to try and change an entire nation for gay marriage? Now, most of you must not know this, but during the years that gay marriage have been under scrutiny, the number of divorce rate has tripled between heterosexual couples, which brings up the gay marriage community's argument if being raised in a broken home is better than being raised in a loving home. Another reason for gay marriage is every state has their own policies, whether it be gun control, driving age, or drinking age. Now, in this graph, it shows that 23 states allow first cousin marriage, but only 7 allow gay marriage. Doesn't really make much sense. Last argument for gay marriage is that we're not restricting the right people from marrying. We don't ban drug users or heavy alcohol users who might abuse their children or abuse the right to marry from marrying. But we do ban loving couples from marrying and having children. Against gay marriage. The community against gay marriage argues that somehow all of our laws tie back to Scripture, whether our founding fathers based it off or it's found straight there. They also argue that we've been living this way for centuries. Why are we going to try and change an entire nation? Another argument they leave is having gay parents married, seen as a couple, might lead to bullying among their children. It might lead to ridicule because having 2 dads who are seen as married might cause people to be arguing because it's against the social norm. Also, it may leave a void in the children because if you have 2 moms, you can't attend a daddy-daughter dance. And if you have 2 dads, you can't attend a mother and son dance. What are you going to tell your friends? Where's your dad? I don't have one. The last argument is, we've been going this way for many years. And they argue that allowing gay marriage might cause even more resistance than there currently is, because you are forcing people to see gay marriage as a union and as marriage. Now, I've showed you both sides. I've showed you the side against gay marriage, and I've shown you the side for gay marriage. The last decision is, which side are you for? You decide.